Based on the book of the same name, Cloud Atlas is a visually spectacular attempt at creating a metaphysically profound blockbuster spanning several centuries of made-up time. It stars Tom Hanks, Halle Berry, Hugh Grant, Tom Hanks, Halle Berry, Hugh Grant, Tom Hanks again, Jim Broadbent, Ben Whishaw and Tom Hanks.
Often when watching films, you find yourself squinting at a cast member and saying, where have I seen them before? And in Cloud Atlas, the answer is in that other bit of Cloud Atlas.
Because the novelty here is that Cloud Atlas consists of 6 separate stories starring the same cast, popping up again and again in different guises throughout.
What are you doing in here?
Fun idea in theory, but in practice it means the whole thing feels a bit like playing Where's Wally with famous people, which sort of constantly knocks you out of the storyline, especially when these prosthetic noses aren't always brilliant. It gets particularly weird when, say, Halle Berry turns up as a white woman, Hugh Grant turns up as a futuristic Korean, and when Tom Hanks appears, apparently disguised as George Michael, it's just silly. The film continually flips from one story to another in a manner that sometimes draws parallels between the various Shaggy Dog stories, but more often feels like you're watching 6 different miniseries playing together in shuffle mode. You need a f***ing atlas just to find your way through the thing.
Still, if it's a mess, it is at least a brave mess, although while it has moments of excitement and is visually staggering throughout, it's hard to care about characters whose lives you're experiencing for sometimes just a few moments at a time across 180 minutes.
In fact, the most profound thing I learned about the human condition across its 3-hour running time is how long my bladder can hold out. Joining me now to discuss Cloud Atlas are Charlie Brooker from the year 1973 and Charlie Brooker from 106 Winters After the Fall, who is actually played tonight by Halle Berry, isn't that right?
Yes, it is.
Have you read the book, Cloud Atlas?
Interesting question. What exactly is a book?
It's a kind of content delivery system. You look at shapes on paper and it makes pictures, I guess, appear in your head. Do you have cave paintings after the fall?
Yes, we do.
Well, it's like those.
Oh, right. In that case, no, I haven't.
Have you read the book? I haven't, although I have to be honest, I don't really know that it would have helped if I had. I mean, I found the whole multiple character thing kind of tricksy and annoying. There is something just inherently stupid, I think, about seeing Hugh Grant playing a cannibal. Yeah, it's like some kind of weird sitcom.
What's a sitcom?
It's like a cave painting you laugh at. Like Mrs. Brown's Boys. Actually, Cloud Atlas is quite a lot like Mrs. Brown's Boys because both Ben Whishaw and Hugo Weaving turn up playing kind of unconvincing women at one point. It's really distracting.
What's Mrs. Brown's Boys?
It's... Well, you're from 1973. I mean, you'd love it.
Can I just say I'm finding this whole sequence quite self-indulgent?
Yeah, I never really liked this bit of the show. Yeah, well, neither of you had to turn up. We didn't. What?
We're not here? You're imagining this whole thing?
Don't be ridiculous. I can see you quite clearly sitting there and... Oh.